Hey guys, welcome back to Dandelion Homestead, PA. I wanted to make a quick video on how I boil my eggs to make hard-boiled or soft-boiled eggs. I see a lot of people in homesteading groups or backyard chicken groups posting, showing difficulties with hard-boiling fresh eggs. And the reason why I say fresh eggs is because the ones in the supermarket are a little bit older, and they're easier to boil and crack and peel. I recently bought this little gadget. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. From Walmart. It was $7 and some cents. You can boil 7 eggs at a time. You don't have to watch it or babysit it or anything. I'm going to show you how to use it. I really like it. This is the tray. This is the heating plate down there. You put the tray in like this. I've used this 3 times already. The eggs that I used were probably like 3 weeks old. So I have some eggs here from the chickens. So these are 2 days. These are from today, the duck eggs. So I'll put a duck egg and 6 of the chicken eggs on here. It comes with this little cup here. I'm gonna see if I can prop up the camera so I can show you how to do this. Alright, so you will need this little cup, and if you look, there's a very sharp needle here. So you'll want to make sure your eggs are kind of clean. Mine are. And you want to pierce the bigger end, which is not the pointy end, but this end. Like, just put it there, and I put a little hole in it. See? And then you'll put it in your egg maker, pointy side down. So you'll do that with all of them. See? This is the pointy side. So on the fat side, you take your thing, pierce the hole in it. You'll do that for all of them. Pointy side here, fat side here. Put it in the thing, pointy side down. This is the duck egg, so pointy side, fat side. And of course when you do this, you don't want to be like gripping the heck out of the egg, because you don't want it to pop in your hand. I'm going to put the duck egg in the center just because it's a little bit bigger. Pointy side, fat side. So this cup is also a measuring cup. Alright, I got one more egg to do. I'll do this one. Stab the fat side. See, I squeezed it too hard and it cracked. Don't squeeze it too hard. I need to listen to my own advice. Pointy side, fat side. And to be honest, that egg was a little bit softer, so I think I will be needing to add some oyster shell. Alright, so on this cup it says medium, hard, custard, and so I'll fill it up to where it says hard. It says medium, hard, and custard. So we're going to fill it up. Then you take the water, you just pour it in there. You take your lid, sit your lid on top. And it has a little button on the front. Right here. And you put that on. Comes with a little recipe book. Page 6, it says for soft-boiled eggs, 10 minutes, medium-boiled 12, and hard-boiled for 14. I put the timer on the stove, or you can use your phone, but I'm currently recording. You can also use the egg bowl, which is this. And you can also make omelets. So if you're doing 8,000 things in the morning or whatever, this would be good for you. I just like making eggs in it. Just because, and look, you can tell it's getting hot because it's starting to get steamy. Just because whenever you boil eggs, you have to sit here and babysit them. You have to boil them, leave the stove on or whatever. Pardon me. And I don't have time for that typically. So I put the stove on. This is going. You can hear it too. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but you can see the steam. So I'm gonna let this cook and then I will be back. So like an idiot, it beeped at me and I started to take it out. Of course, since these were just steamed, they're super hot. You want to put them, it says put them in ice water for 10 minutes. Sorry. Oh, son of a biscuit. But I just put them in, it says you want to put them in ice water for 10 minutes, covered by an inch of water. I just get really cold sink water. I let this sit for about a minute. Sorry. I let the measuring cup with the eggs in it sit for like a minute or two so it'll get warmed up. And then I will put it, dump the water out and just put more in. By that time it just stays really cold. What I have not tried yet, I'm gonna wind up giving this to the dog anyway. They have an omelet cup. Remember how I got a little too handsy with that one egg? So why not try to pop the omelet in here? Alright. So you use the tray and, hold on. You still use the tray, but you just use the omelet cup as well. There's an eggshell in there. Let me try to get that out for Spike. I don't think he wants the eggshell. Oh, there's a couple. Oh well, it'll just be crunchy. For the dog, who cares? It says you fill the measuring cup up to medium. Pour it on the heat plate. Put the cup on it. And the lid. And put the on switch on. And that's it. So I'll show you. Sorry for looking. Alright, so you put the omelet tray on. And you're supposed to spray it with cooking spray or oil or whatever, but I'm going to test it out. I don't see me using the omelet portion on it. But I figured since I already cracked the egg, what the heck. And once you turn this on, you don't have to use the timer like I do because it beeps at you. So I will do this. Yeah, so now the water in here is like room temperature. So after that initial cool down, I don't feel like wasting my ice, and I don't have an automatic ice maker, and people in my house don't fill it up. So I just use really cold water from the sink. So after that first initial, I'll pour it. Fill it up again. And I just leave it. Some people leave it for 10 minutes per the instruction, but I just leave it until I am back doing it. It's not a super high priority, but I will be back when this beeps for the omelet thingy. So when your cooker is done, this noise will beep until you turn it off. And also keep in mind that it has little holes here. You don't want to burn yourself. This is the little omelet setting. I obviously didn't really care about mixing it and putting seasoning, blah blah blah, because this is going to be for the dog. But I figured since I broke that egg, but this would be good for, I guess, kids or whatever, if you don't want them using the stove. But yeah, I'll be back to crack the eggs in a little bit. So the omelet thing worked well. Spike enjoyed it. Now I am dumping out the water that was in here. So we can see if the fresh eggs. Let's see if I can sit you here. I can? Okay. One of the eggs. Oh. So, when I hit it, I hit the top where you put the hole in. This one's not. Oh, there we go. I did something wacky with the top of that one. But peeling it isn't. I guess I spoke too soon. This one is a little bit ugly. Alright, I lied. The top part was a little jacked up from when I didn't hit it enough. But so I did something wacky here. But it wasn't hard to do. So I'm gonna give this funky one to Spike. He loves hard-boiled eggs. One sec. That's for you, pup. So let's see the duck egg. So I popped the hole here. This isn't too bad. Yeah, I think 2 weeks is like the key. Like if you want like perfectly like peeled eggs. This one isn't. See, this egg was just laid today. The duck egg. The chicken eggs were laid to. Well, that was the green one. The green egg was laid today. So. Yeah, so it's a little wacky with day old, oh son of a biscuit, eggs. See here, it's an egg. What are you doing? So I'm gonna sit these in my refrigerator. So since this did not work out as planned, because I was so confident, since my Nostalgia mini egg maker thingy does really good with like week or 2 week old eggs, that maybe since these were steamed, which usually always works with peeling eggs, that it would come off easy peasy. I mean, they do peel easy, but they're not perfectly round and beautiful like me. Just kidding. So I don't think if you want perfect eggs, you can't use like day old or 2-day-old eggs, since I showed you those two weren't perfect. So if you were taking deviled eggs to get together, you know, you have to wait like a week or 2. So what I am going to do is these eggs that I have here, this is March 31st that I'm recording this. So in a week from now, which is today's Wednesday. So next Wednesday, I will make another video. And what we will do is we will see if week-old eggs peel easy peasy in the Nostalgia egg cooker thingy. So I'll keep these eggs here on my counter in this carton. I will Sharpie them if I can find one. If not, I'll just keep them on my counter in this thingy. And then I will, as I said, make another video, and we'll see if week-old eggs peel perfectly in the Nostalgia egg cooker. Alright, so I'm going to post this video just so we can see if day-old or 2-day-old eggs peel perfectly. If you also have any tips for peeling eggs that I don't, you know, I'm not doing already, let me know. But yeah, this is just an ongoing experiment because I really do like the Nostalgia egg cooker with the 2-week-old eggs. It was easy peasy. I didn't have to watch it boil, you know, have the water boil or steam or whatever, and then babysit it. Like, I can go around and then it hollers at me when it's time to turn it off. Anywho, that's it for now. Stay tuned for the video next week on week-old eggs in the Nostalgia egg cooker, just to see if it works, especially if you have a lot to do and you are looking for a convenient way to boil eggs without using your Instant Pot and, you know, the egg rack and all that stuff. And plus, the Nostalgia egg cooker is really small, so everybody knows how big these cups are. It's probably a teeny bit bigger than this with the lid on and everything. It's not big at all. You just need an electric outlet and the stuff in the box with a teeny bit of water and some eggs. Alright, well, I'll see you next week on the video for week-old eggs and see if they work perfectly in the Nostalgia. If not, we know the 2-week-old eggs work. Alright, until next time. Bye.